welcome back to the page and another episode, I guess. So today I'm excited to tell you a few new things. If you haven't watched that little trailer video that I posted about the podcast, that is still happening. Those are coming up. So I'm going to actually leave that one kind of in the gray for now, and I will tell you guys more soon, but those are right around the corner. Also, what these videos are going to be. Once a week. I've said this in the past, and I know I've struggled to get around to it, but I also said recently that we were moving. If you haven't noticed the change in scenery behind me, we have moved now, and things are starting to settle down just a little bit, which is going to hopefully give me a little bit more free time to where once a week, and it will be on Sundays, we will sit and hang out or run around the house a little bit. It'll be more just like a raw vlog style type of video, which is what we're doing today. So welcome to the episode. I don't know why I shook the camera. Welcome to the episode. And I believe in the last video I had said that we had a bunch of new Boiga that I hadn't shown you guys. That is still true. I don't believe I've shown you guys like really any of them, unless you're following the Instagram page, then you may have seen a few, but we just got 2 more on the first, so lots of new stuff to show you guys. Oh, my arm is killing me right now. Not even the Banshee arm, the camera arm. So this is gonna get old quick, but I hope you guys appreciate these little vlog style videos. I'm gonna set this down for a second. Yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys some of the Boiga. We've got try to fix that a little bit. We've got one really interesting and rare species of Boiga that you guys probably won't see much of on the internet, or really ever. You don't see a whole lot of them, and so I'm very excited to have this one. Hopefully I'll stumble across some more and we can get something going with that. I don't have a breeding pair or anything, but a really interesting and neat species that I want to show you guys, and then more you'll find out, but more Boiga. I'm trying to think if I showed you guys the babies. I might give you an update on those. I don't know, we'll just walk around for a little bit. Welcome to the house. Welcome to Banshee's life. For those of you who haven't seen Banshee in a while and have been missing her, she's just like absolutely growing like a weed. The sweetest blue beauty I've ever seen as well. I don't know how that's possible, but it's possible, so I'll accept it. Welcome to the bedroom. Wow, she looks way better in this light. I love this snake. Anyways, where were we? I'm gonna go put Banshee away actually, and I can show you some other stuffs. I hope you guys are enjoying this little vlog style video so far. I gotta get used to not shoving the camera in my face. Off she goes. I also can't wait until we move and I can put a bunch of new substrate in this. I don't know if you guys just heard that in the background, but the Savannah has decided that she is done sleeping. She sleeps on the couch. She will wander out of her enclosure and onto the couch, and it looks like now she's trying to go under the couch. Let's see if we can sneak down here for a minute. Oh yeah, we just moved and we haven't got the coffee table out of storage yet, so this is our coffee table. Don't judge me. Hey, Boiga. Alright, well that's her plan for the morning. I guess she'll sleep under there for a little bit, or probably just roll her way back out. At some point, she'll walk from the couch here, down the hallway here, and then into her enclosure down there. So just leave it open, because she's constantly in and out of it. I just close it at night while we sleep so that I don't lose her somewhere. But what do you guys want to see? I could show you. Let me close my closet. Oh yeah, new Boiga. That's the whole point of this, huh? Where do we start? Let's start with here with this guy. I don't know if I've shown you him or not yet. This guy had some super serious nose rub when we first got him. It's healing up nice. So this guy is a little Boiga. Dendrophila. He's an exanthic. That's why he looks black and white instead of black and yellow. I have some cool stuff that I want to do with these guys actually. So I'm on the hunt for a caramel, if anyone knows. Someone's selling a female. He just wants to hide his face, so I'm trying to get him to show it to you. There we go. Super neat little snakes. He's finally starting to put some weight on him. When I got him, he just wasn't eating. Had nothing to do with the person that I got him from. I'm trying to find ways to just set this here. Had nothing to do with the person that I got him from. Fully had to do with the fact that he was just plucked from the wild by kind of like a wholesaler shop. Not that those can't be like handy for some people sometimes, but for someone who's not prepared to basically assist feed every meal of this thing's life, just kind of sucks that someone didn't really like prepare him as much as they should have. Anyways, I'll be right back. I got those. Yeah, he's a really cool little snake. Probably wants to bite me right now because I woke him up. He's a cool little guy though. He can be quite defensive. And he's fine. He's just defensive with stuff in front of his face. But he seems to chill out from it pretty quick. Anyways, I'm gonna put him away. He's starting to get some good size on him too, which is cool. Why don't you go down? I just sit here for a second. Wrong way. Just sit here for them while I put some fresh paper towel on it. Bye. Guess I gotta hold them. Alright, so there's that little guy. Very cool little snake. One that we have in here, in the room I mean. This is a male. This is actually a gift from Allie for Christmas. This guy is Draugr. He's another male Nigerceps. I love how active this species is as well. So if you're new to the channel, this is Boiga Nigerceps. This is my favorite species of Boiga. This is also known as the black-headed cat snake. Reason for that being pretty self-explanatory, I believe. Big old cat eyes on him. Dark black head on a red body. Super cool looking. We got some more eggs cooking from these guys right now, actually. Not this specific pair, but some more of these. So that's one of the new males. Go ahead and let him go back to his spot. Actually, now that I think about it, that's the only new male. The other... Spoiler alert, but the other three Nigerceps that are new, that I'll be showing you as well, are all females, which is good for me, because my males, I don't know about this fella yet, but my other male doesn't do anything but get the job done, and I would love to be able to cycle him to some other females and give my big female a break more often. So these other two females. One of them you won't see actually because this is great for me, but she came in gravid. For those of you who don't know what gravid means, it is the equivalent of being pregnant. So she's a very small female, and she has three good sized eggs in her. And I'll put a picture up here-ish, and you can see that there's 3 eggs in her. Right, probably another week to 2 weeks out from being laid, considering she doesn't get stressed out anymore or anything. I'm just leaving her alone. I've got a lay box in there for her. She's stayed in the lay box. She just shed out, so I think that shed out was a pre-lay shed. I don't see what else it would be. She's off food at the moment, so expecting those 3 to come out. And then we have more that are baking in the closet. So I won't show you that female, but I will show you the other 2 that personally are both prettier. The female that is gravid actually looks exactly like Draugr, which is the one that I just showed you guys. So yeah, you're not really missing much there. But these other 2 females are really cool. So this is my favorite of the new females, if I'm being completely honest. You can see why. She's just on freaking fire. Little girl, so it's gonna be a little bit until I'll give her another year. Like, I'll give her until next year before I feel like I'll actually breed with her. She's just smaller than the one that has eggs in her, which kind of blows my mind because hey, you're okay. She's still very defensive. I'm just trying to focus. Or let her chill out for a second. These guys actually have a get her off focus of the camera a little bit too. These guys have a pretty nasty venom. I'm not allergic to it, which is lucky for me, but still, out of all of them, these being my favorite, they are still the one that I'd probably want to take a bite from the least, these and the Cynodon. But man, look how freaking pretty she is. She's being very wary of me right now. But that peach, that red is just crazy. She's got some nice green on her. Her head's like a nice green color. I think this is a very pretty female, but like I said, I mean, she's really small still. She's not even as wide as one of my fingers, so she will not be meeting any boys until at least next year. Very cool little Nigerceps though. Put her away, and then I'm going to show you another one. It's a little bit bigger than this one. And what did I tell you guys? Look who's decided to come investigate and make her way back to her enclosure. So I don't know if you see that. She's got a little, this is part of why she's been free roaming more. She decided that after the bit of freedom that we gave her a few times, she is going to rub on the glass of her enclosure until we let her out, which honestly, she's big enough to where she's not going to really get into trouble. She doesn't mess with the other animals. She's just curious, and she has kind of spots that she goes. She hangs out in her enclosure when she wants her heat, or when she really just wants to be left alone, or more often, she'll just walk out and want to go right under a pillow on the couch, and she just sleeps there. So I've started just, like I said, I will close it at night, of course, but then I'll just open it up in the morning. And this Nigerceps is not super happy that the Savvy's out here. The Savvy doesn't know what's going on. But anyways, so she kind of rubbed her chin, and she's not bleeding down here, but she did rub it to where it didn't want to stop bleeding, and I scrub it and stuff and wash that residual off. But I mean, in the morning she kind of busts it back open. Right now she's starting to do it less and less, which is good. But yeah, I don't know what else to do. She's an awesome lizard. It doesn't bother her any. I just feel bad that she's rubbing it, but she just dinks around and is curious what everybody else is doing. She's a good little lizard. But yeah, I just thought that was funny that we were in here, and she obviously was wondering where everybody went, so she made her way back in here. Yeah, so there's that Nigerceps, and I'm just gonna leave her in here. I'm gonna show you this last one, and then I think, I don't know, we're at 25 minutes. We may or may not be done after this, because this is taking a while. I guess that's the one downside about the more like vlog stuff, is it's probably just gonna take longer. These guys have such strong little tails. So yeah, I don't know if you heard that, but this is the other little female. And she is cool because she's actually very dark, and the dark on her is running all the way down. So I have a feeling, I have seen in my time a couple completely olive green, or like even a navy blue. No red on the snake, just dark the whole way down. And I do believe that this girl is going to turn out to look a lot more like that. So one should turn out a bright, almost like pastel-y pink peachy with a yellow underchin. That's the last one you saw. And then I have the two reds. Two of them should be a bit of a darker burgundy, kind of like purple maroon red, and then hopefully the one that'll be more like a navy or a green kind of color. So this one does have a name. The other ones that you have seen do not, but this is Valkyrie. And man, I seriously cannot tell you guys enough how much I love these snakes. Now she's about the size of the other one that has eggs in her. So that should give you an idea of how small I'm saying that other snake is. That's like a third of what Grim and Grell are, which are the larger pair. So that just kind of blows my mind. So all these girls that you saw will be waiting until at least next year before I actually pair them with anyone. They're just so damn cool. I wish that would just focus. She wants both my arms. Very good little snakes. And I brought up earlier that these guys are the black-headed cat snake, or Boiga nigriceps. They come from Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia. Pretty widespread. They do have a few different color variants. That's why I was saying I can tell that the babies will all have a little bit of difference to them. The baby females, all three of them, will be slightly different than the last. But yeah, very cool snakes. Rear fang venomous. I don't know if I brought that up this episode, but I should bring it up every episode. This truth. Let me see. If this guanziensis, there you go, I just ruined it for all of you guys and told you what the snake is. If this guanziensis is in the one spot, it's like really a pain in the butt to get it out of, which I think it is, then I probably won't get it out right now. Which, yeah, would appear. Yeah, that's where it is. Okay, so I'm gonna put a picture of this thing up, like right after I close the cage. I'm gonna put a picture of it up right there. And that's what mine looks like. And then what's cool is they're kind of like a cynodon. So they do get large. They look just like cynodon in my opinion as they get larger, except they turn almost like black. They've got some greens in them. They've got some golds in them. They look like this. And they're wicked cool looking. They're a Chinese species, recently discovered, Boiga guanziensis, or the Guanzi cat snake. Not a whole lot of research done on them yet. Not a whole lot of people have them or have them alive for sure, for that matter. So optimistic and nervous about that one, but I'm sure we'll make something happen. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I need to show you guys on this episode that's like new. Sab, where you be? Oh, look at this. Told you. She's the dog that walks herself, and I love it. But don't mind my stupid face. I can show you this before we're done here, because why not? It has been a little while, and I'd love to give you guys an update and tell you that Uno, the one baby from our last clutch, is doing great. Oh my gosh. 100% just smelled. That's insane. Caught a whiff of not happy. Caught a whiff of the other I believe Niagaraceps or Boiga that I was holding. And holy crap, I have never seen that. Yeah, dipped, gone, donezo. Back in the enclosure. That was insane. So at least you know that he's, or she, is lively. That was Uno, my greased lightning. Also my one little Niagaraceps baby at the moment. Hopefully all these other ones do well. I don't know if I said this part already, but they're expected to hatch towards the end of January. So we're on the home stretch. Knock on wood, but yeah, we're on the home stretch. God, jeez. So before I tear my house apart, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I think that's all I wanted to show you. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do you guys a solid because you might enjoy this. And you haven't seen them in a little while. And you don't see this one a whole lot because this one is newer. So, why not? He's my crankier boy. Or he's actually my girlfriend's cranky boy. He's just younger. Mine are a bit larger, not quite as cranky with me. See, he doesn't even want you guys to see him. So here's Jin. He's our younger male Boiga Sanodon. And the one we're trying to get to go with our big female right now. Now when I say he's our younger one, don't here, let me try to unwind him. Don't underestimate the size. He is smaller than my other male, but he's still a pretty big boy. Get a bit of a puff from him. He's all puffed though. He's a big baby. They're all big babies. So that's Jin. That's gonna do it for today's episode. This little vlog thing. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know if you did or you didn't, because if you didn't, then of course I'm not going to put out stuff that you guys don't want to watch. But if you like seeing this kind of stuff and you kind of like just hanging out and checking out, we could just do different animals every week, or if there's stuff that changes, or if we're cleaning, or if we're feeding. It'll just be whatever's happening on Sundays. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. With that being said, I love you. We love you. Couldn't and wouldn't do these episodes without you guys. Keep a close eye on the channel. We got the podcast coming up. We got some more stuff coming that's kind of a secret still, but I'll fill you in more on that soon. And catch you guys on another episode. Peace.
That feels good!